蘇る果てしないストーリー心の底に沈む野望が迷いもなく躍動する希望あふれる失望に駆られる諦めることはおよそいぼよと I desire, I desire Gotta find my devotion 自由突き出すグラビティをぶちかまして Go Just go
Welcome back, AHS. I'm Adrian Carroll.
And I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
Last week's episode was dedicated to mainstream pop culture in the form of The Running Man. So to balance things out, we're steering far away from the norm.
Speaking of out of the ordinary, wow. How about that intro?
Yeah, that was really intense.
Animation is cool. Anyway, this week's episode is dedicated to all those people who don't really like the things that you like.
Interests that include everything from wizards, magic, and monsters
to swords, cosplay, and furries.
These are the groups that we classify as being on the fringe of society.
Yeah, so speaking of cringe...
No, fringe.
Yeah, same thing. So, Ryan, didn't you go out asking this week's A-Walking question?
Yeah, I did. I don't know what the question was, but here it is.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
The Minions! Can I go? Okay. Ba 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 ba. Banana, potato, yeah.
Ba 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 banana, ba 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 banana, oh ba 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 banana,
Rocky, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward.
Matrix, there is no spoon.
There is no spoon.
Step Brothers, I'm Brendan.
I'm Dale, but you have to call me Dragon.
You have to call me Nighthawk.
Deadpool, you're about to get killed by a Zamboni.
Glad I didn't know what the question was.
Wow, that was super radical.
You know what else is super radical?
No, what?
Beating your highest score in Dungeons and Dragons.
If you say so.
And now for instruction this week.
Here is someone who will most likely regret being a part of
Masterpiece Theater!
Masterpiece Theater presents Talking Code with Leonard. The part of the show where Leonard talks code, games, and other cryptic stuff. And now here's Leonard.
We all like to play video games, but have you ever thought about being part of the video game industry? This is an industry that brought in $23.5 billion last year, and that was up a huge 5% from the previous year. And they're hiring jobs all over the place. Jobs like programmers, artists, world designers, and testers, all of which are earning more than $50,000 a year. But where do you start? The good thing, all you need is an internet connection and a computer. Let's start with a couple examples. Programmers are earning an average of $95,000 a year, writing languages like C++, C#, JavaScript, and Python. You can practice these languages for free with programs like Unity 3D and the Unreal Engine. Are you interested in art? Then artists and world designers are earning an average of $75,000 a year. Again, you can practice these for free with programs like Maya and Blender. Right now, there are more than 80 companies in Austin that are hiring in the video game industry, all of which are earning an average of $85,000 a year. These are not just small companies. These are companies like Blizzard, which brought us World of Warcraft and the upcoming Overwatch. Companies like BioWare, which brought us Dragon Age and Knights of the Old Republic. And then companies like EA, which brought us Madden, The Sims, and SimCity. All of this you can teach yourself for free using YouTube tutorials, online tutorials, and free ebooks. So what's stopping you? Give it a shot, and you just may make the next Uncharted.
That was Talking Code with Leonard. Unlock your potential today.
Outstanding.
Way to take one for the team, Mr. Leonard.
But now strap on your adventure boots.
And bust out your trusty reading glasses.
It's time to take you on a field trip, the only place in the high school where you can read a book, trade Pokemon cards, and watch cartoons without being judged as harshly as you would anywhere else.
That's right, so let's zoom on over to the library and wig out for reading.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Sugoi Senpai Jeki-san, and I'm here to talk to you about mangoes and how they don't stink. This is our mango section. Don't be confused by the manga label, this was mislabeled. No, mangas are actually really delicious fruit, which can be confused for mangoes, which are really delicious books. These books include Fairy Tale, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, Tiger and Bunny, and Sailor Moon. Yes, Swizzle was right. The library doesn't stink. But you know what else doesn't stink? Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online is a manga that revolves around the main character, Kirito, and the secondary character, Asuna. The two main characters are stuck in a virtual reality world where if they die in the game, they die in real life. I'm not here to bash Swizzle, but I'm here to try to lighten him up to the whole mango and anime scene. Now, Swizzle, yes, your mixtape is kind of mediocre, but with anime references, it can be that much better. I'm here to tell Swizzle if he ever bashes a mango on the REZ again, I will personally duel him. It's up to him. So Swizzle, if you're ever feeling thirsty for a mango, make sure to pick up bleach.
Wow, I won. I don't even have a mouse.
GGXD.
Wow, what a trip. The library really does have a wide variety of literature.
Yes, it's a library.
And now for a wide variety of questions, here's Indian interview time.
They were singing, my, it's Indian interview time, where we interview some Indians and have a good time. So sit back and watch this interview time, cause it's Indian interview time, Indian interview time.
Hello and welcome to Indian Interview Time, Dirty Jobs Edition. I am Mr. Neary. With me today, Jesse James, Jesse Wheat.
I'm with Paint the Town.
Jesse's
Painting.
Paint the Town. Jesse, we've known each other for how long now?
Several years.
Several years, yeah. You guys don't know this, but in the summers when I wasn't teaching, I was substitute teaching, going to get my master's degree at the time. I would go and I would work for Jesse painting, and so he's my old boss, and we became fast friends there on the job site as well. Jesse, you've been a contractor with Jesse's Paint the Town now for how long? How long have you owned the company Jesse's Paint the Town?
I've always been in painting, but since 2009.
Okay, 2009. So it's been 7 years that you've had this company. Very nice. But you said you've always been in painting. Is this something that did you do this in high school as well, or you come out of high school? How'd you get into painting?
Well, I started out, instead of going to college like I should have, I ended up going to work at a chemical company, and we worked 4 days on, 4 days off, and on the days off, it just became too much time to do nothing, so I just took up painting, so I just go out and paint somebody's house for them. After
he makes it sound so easy. That's
a couple
Jesse,
years,
he just goes out and paints somebody's house on the weekend. Why not?
I started making more money painting part-time than I was making at my full-time job, so I just went into painting full-time. After several years of painting residential, I decided that I wanted to go into industrial painting, and I've been doing that since 2009 with Jesse's Paint the Town.
So you went into business for yourself.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Now, before you did that, though, you said you stopped with your full-time job because you're making so much money painting, and then you started doing that full-time. Did you work for anybody at the time when you were doing that?
No, I just my first paint job was I was renting a house from a lady, and asked her if I could paint the house for the rent money.
Right.
And she said yes, and so I was like, man, this is not that hard, So I thought, well, maybe I could make a little extra money instead of going to the lake. Which is what I was doing as a young man, was going to the lake every day for my 4 days off. And so I decided, well, I'll just paint some homes and make some extra money. It was really easy, and still is in the residential business, to get a job painting homes. The way I first started out is I just pass out flyers, and for about every 100 to 200 flyers you pass out, I would get a job. only takes a couple hours to pass out 200 flyers
Right.
in a neighborhood, depending on, how far the homes are spaced apart. So that just kept me going. And, I'm one of the few people that just really enjoy painting. I like it.
And then after your labor, and putting your time into it, and then you look at the night and day difference that your effort had made.
Yeah, you can really see the difference, and people appreciate it.
Yeah. Now you went and you used to go work by yourself, work alone, and do this stuff. But then as more jobs came about and bigger jobs came about, you started hiring people.
Right.
Okay. Tell me about that hiring process, working with other people. Some things that you look for when you're looking for somebody to work with you.
Well, the personality is the first thing. If they have a good personality, personality tells me a lot about somebody. Whether they're they're going to be open and they're honest, if they're going to be hardworking. I kind of get a feel for it just from talking to them. So that's the first thing that I look at. And then just talk to them if they have any experience. I don't necessarily have to hire somebody with experience. I have to have people with experience, but I don't have to have my whole crew with experience.
Right.
A lot of times you may hire a painter that's been a painter for years, but he's got really bad habits.
Right.
Those habits are hard to overcome.
We've come across some characters, for sure.
So that's one thing I look at. How long has he been painting? And I'll ask him questions to see how much he knows about painting and if he takes it seriously or if he just needs a job.
Right.
If he just needs a job, I'm probably not going to hire him because he doesn't really care about the customer.
Right.
The pride in his workmanship and everything. But if he, if he talks to me about, the pride in his workmanship and stuff like that, then I'll give anybody a chance.
And there's something in that. So, make sure, guys, you whatever you're doing, do it with due diligence. Do it right. If you can go and look back at that project and say, could I have done it better? And if the answer is yes, then go back and do it better. And I think that's good advice, and wherever you might be. That's true. Yeah. All right. Jesse, thank you so much for being here with us and talking with AHS, guys. Get out there. Yeah, you got it. Have a wonderful day.
Wow, it's such life. This episode has so much speed, it's almost derailing itself.
Let's keep up the energy and ninja run all the way over to sports!
I think I'm fully capable of introducing the segment by myself. REZ Sports.
He may be the greatest athlete of all time. There is mustard on the letters.
Last Friday, softball had 2 games against Stephenville. It was the second round of the playoffs. They made Alvarado history by becoming the first softball team to win by-district champions. They had a great season. Now let's get on to the real sports.
He's back at it again with the toxic blowpipe versus the voider, and he's hitting. He's got 13 defense, but he doesn't care. He's gonna smack him, and he goes. Oh, he gets hit at 17. Oh, and he misses the dragon 2-hander spec. Oh, takes 6 damage from I don't know what. He's not even scolded. What is this guy doing? Hitting him with a blowpipe, going in for the spec. The kid backs off. He's scared, and whack! Oh! Give me your bank, kid. There it is. That's the kill of the century. He's here for some more bank, killing the guy with 1 defense and rune knives. He's getting at him. He hits him for the 15. He takes the 25, eats, and he goes at it again. There's this random guy that runs in the middle of him, hits the 25. What's he doing? Why didn't he spec there? The other guy eats up. He hits a 21. Here it comes. Here it comes. I'm getting ready for it, and here it is. The Devo, the spec, and he hits 29, 29, and the guy is down. Give me your bank, kid. And now for a real man's game. What is this, Pokemon Stadium? I don't really know what's going on, but BAP! Oh, and here's the monkey, and he gets BAP. He's just getting smack-a-rootied. Oh, and he's off the edge, and he just gets bapped again. Oh, here's a real Pokemon, Mewtwo. Who's this guy? He's getting smacked by Mr. Falcon Surge, dude. And off, game. All right, let's go again. Oh, another Falcon game. What do you know? Gone! He's done! Out of here! I'm done.
Sports sure was great, but sometimes it's good to get a little physical activity in our lives.
What, so I'm the bad guy for not exercising?
Well, I didn't say you specifically, but exercise is good.
Yeah, well, let's see how you like it.
Whoa, what is that?
That is my shenanigan. You're in the game world now, and I'm the game master.
You think you're so good, then what if you want me right here, right now?
If you insist, I will oblige you for your wish of defeat.
That's some big talk for a low-level scrub like you.
You insolent worm! You're talking to the Game Master.
You must earn the title of Game Master, and frankly, you've shown me no skill at all.
Hold your tongue and face me in single combat. Then we will see who's worthy.
Fight!
Try this on your side.
Nice try, but now it's my turn. Try this on the side.
That was an amazing. Haha, we have defeated you, Game Master.
May you rest in pepperoni.
And now a word from our sponsor, Tribal Tees.
For all your trendy t-shirts,
Hooded hoodies,
Sugoi senior pictures,
and bombastic graphic design needs, see Tribal Tees.
come join the tribe.
And now a word from the land of pipes.
The Mushroom Kingdom.
No, you idiot. Johnson County Pipes.
Johnson County Pipe Supply is a family-owned and operated manufacturing company providing local jobs for over a decade. Our industry-leading position in the ever-growing construction industry is also seeking self-motivated, hard-working individuals with integrity. No experience necessary, just a willing attitude, and bilingual is a plus. So if you're looking to work in a year-round manufacturing, safe, friendly environment with competitive pay and full-time benefits, look no further than down the pipeline, just off 67 on County Road 209.
Tell him you saw this ad on the REZ.
An independent company, the Thompson Pipe Group. Must be 18 to apply, must apply in person.
And now it's time for this week's general announcements.
Akon is in Dallas next month from June 3rd through the 5th, so be sure to check that out!
Also, there's a sale on Dignity all week upstairs in the res room, so drop by and take a look. Well, folks, that's all for this week.
Come back next week for our 4th Christmas episode.
Keep our pride alive, AHS. And until next time, I'm Adrian Carroll.
And I'm Ethan Bradbury!
And this is
The REZ! There.
Why don't we see how like it?
How you like it?
I was looking up. I'm terrible at this. You can just edit it together.
Now it's time for your week's 3, 2, 1. Look up at the camera.
Did I say the program's earning a 95?
You're gonna close your laptop when you say that, and we're gonna look at Ryan.
He's actually playing REZ game.
Give me like a minute.
Be sure to see and check that out!
You should win.
You can practice.
Can't sit. No, I
Stop, we don't need you to stand up right now.
No, I'm making
Johnson County Pipes.
Johnson County Pipes. Alright. So, Ryan, didn't you go out asking this week's A-Walking question?
Yeah, I did. I don't know what the question was, but here it is.
Trying to make sure I'm awake.
I'm not answering the question. What do you guys think?
Let's play our favorite game. How fast can the REZ go downhill? That was amazing!
Alright, 3.